I know you have not always been a therapist. What did you do before?
Well, I had a short time of being a therapist for about 6 months and tried to start a private practice, and the senior pastor of the church at lunch offered me a job to come on staff as a pastor. And that was quite a surprise to me, as I wasn't prepared for that. I hadn't been to school for that, but it ended up turning out to be a really great journey. And after spending 8 years in pastoral ministry and learning a lot about leadership development, working a lot with people who were hurting, and working through spirituality, I developed, I think, a stronger skill set and love for people and their pain and their wounds, and also an ability to connect with their hearts, and to prepare me to go back to counseling in a greater way.
What do you like best about therapy?
I think I really like helping people reach their maximum potential, or finding potential they didn't even know they had within them, and grabbing a vision for that and then working towards that. I think it's one of my greatest privileges to go to the darkest places with people that they have, help them find a source of hope and light for that, and then guide them through their own journey to find healing and wholeness and health and growth and purpose, ultimately. And so for me, it's such a reward to be able to do that alongside of people, and it also helps me grow personally as well.
How would you describe your therapy style?
My therapeutic style is a little eclectic in that I do love to get lots of different types of training and learn how to do therapy in a lot of different modalities. And so I often say I wear a lot of different hats in my therapy role. Sometimes I feel more like a coach, and sometimes more like a pastor, or maybe sometimes even like a friend. But ultimately, I know my job as a counselor is to help people connect to themselves inside. And so I do a lot of experiential therapy, which is a fancy way of saying helping people really feel the feels, if you will, and doing it live while they're there. So while I do use a cognitive approach in helping people engage their mind, I also really like to help them connect their heart and put the two together and bring their wise mind together. So my therapeutic approach is very results-oriented, but also very experiential.
Tina, what got you interested in working with sex addiction?
What got me interested in sex addiction was, frankly, a couple who came to see me who had it and wanted to save their marriage. And it looked really gloomy and discouraging, and I wasn't really sure what to do to help them, but they wanted help, and they were committed and willing to do whatever it took, and I felt that I should be as well. And in taking that one case and just really allowing it to help me learn about sex addiction and how to help them from there, and connecting them to hope and freedom, really was my private practice manifested out of all of that, believe it or not. One couple, one day, one time is what really started that for me.